One day two frogs were hopping in and out of a watering hole and accidentally hopped in an extremely deep hole. They tried to leap out, but to no avail, had no success, so they began to yell and croak until other frogs heard them and came to help. The other frogs looked over into the hole and said the hole was too deep for them to help, but both frogs kept leaping up the sides of the hole. The other frogs, leaning over the hole and waving their front legs, began to yell to the frogs to just give up and die and that there was no hope of them getting out of the hole, that both frogs kept leaping and trying to get out of the hole. They leapt for hours and one of the frogs just gave up, he was so exhausted, and died. The other frog in the hole kept leaping, but the other frogs, leaning over the hole, kept yelling and waving their front legs for him to stop and give up, but the frog kept leaping trying to get out of the hole. Finally the frog leapt so high that he was able to leap to the top of the hole and used his back legs to push himself up out of the hole. The other frogs said, even though we told you to give up, that there was no hope of you getting out of the hole, you kept leaping. The frog that got out of the hole thanked the other frogs for egging him on. The other frogs didn't know that this frog was deaf. Lesson. Sometimes you have to turn a deaf ear to what others tell you is impossible.